This is a story about a pilot who overestimated his ability in his task to berth a large vessel. Because it was a morning of a holiday, he rushed himself more than usual to finish his work, not knowing what this would bring about. In the morning of the new year, the captain of Vessel W greeted the pilot who used to be a senior in college.
반갑습니다, 선배님.
잘 지냈어?
뭐 웬일이 그렇죠, 뭐.
그래, 잘 지냈어? 야, 어디 보자. 뱃사람은 이게 문제야. 명절인데도 일을 해야 하니.
그렇죠.
이거 원 참나. 그저 팔자려니 해야지 어떡하겠어.
그렇죠.
지금 예선들이 다가오고 있습니다.
그래? 뭐 후다닥 끝내고 집에 가서 명절밥 먹어야지.
30분 뒤에 다른 선박 일정도 있는데 괜찮으시겠어요?
자네 내 실력 몰라? 걱정하지 마. 빨리 끝내줄 테니까.
Vessel W, which Mr. Kim boarded, was a very large double-hulled crude carrier with a gross tonnage of 164,169. At that time, Vessel W was carrying around 280,000 tons of oil, heading off to the oil-loading seaport of Factory G at Port Gwangyang. This seaport consisted of 3 dolphins, and Mr. Kim was planning to moor Vessel W at Pier Number 2, protruding 200 meters from the shore.
속도 7.5노트.
속도가 빠르잖아.
그러게요. 얘기 좀 해. 안 돼요.
속도 유지!
At 9:20 a.m., at around 2.5 miles southwest from Pier Number 2, 6 tugboats were getting ready to help in berthing the vessel. Some tugboats approaching the starboard were busy catching the tow line, while the other tugboats on the port side were planning to help in the berthing process without being connected to the tow line. However, a problem occurred to tugboat A, which was supposed to approach the starboard and catch the tow line.
예선해요. 도착했나요?
Mr. Lee, the captain of tugboat A, panicked on the spot.
속도가 너무 빠른 거 아니야?
As he failed to catch the tow line because of the high speed of Vessel W.
쟤는.
줄 못 잡았어요. 배 속도가 너무 빠릅니다.
에이 참. 예선해요. 속도가 빨라. 줄 못 잡았어. 조금만 기다려. 동사 물어야겠지.
저러다 사고 나는 거 아니에요? 너무 빠른데.
무드 1마일 전. 속도 5노트. 0.5마일 전. 5노트. 이거 너무 빠른데?
오노트 유지! A요, A줄 잡았나요? 예선해요. 속도가 빨라. 줄 못 잡았어.
AO가 줄을 못 잡았답니다. 뭐?
Another tugboat, Tugboat B, was on the port side, helping to berth Vessel W. It was situated right between Vessel W and the port.
속도가 너무 빠른데 이거 이러다가 사고 나는 거 아니야 정말?
Vessel W and the tugboats were approaching the pier with an unnerving feeling. As the pier was in their sight, the pilot finally spotted the problem. The bow thruster kept spinning.
예선 뛰어! 차이언 선수 나서 전속으로 밀어! 배선 씨요! 전속으로 당기요!
They warned tugboat B.
배선 B요! 자연 선수 와서 전속으로 밀어!
풀로 밀라고? 에어가 줄도 못 잡았다는데.
풀로 밀라는데요?
안 돼. 그럼 박아. 너 뒤로 가 있어.
It was getting urgent and dangerous to the point that tugboat B ended up evacuating in fear of a crash.
전속우진! 전속우진! 보연다! 피상 투명! 투명!
Eventually,
아우, 설마 박은 거야?
the vessel hit the dolphin first. Then the bridge connected to the land, and finally, the middle part of the oil pipeline. Because of this accident, the oil in the storage tank leaked, which resulted in damaging the surrounding area. It became big news and was widely broadcasted for days.
해변의 갯바위와 모래에 들러붙은 기름 찌꺼기를 일일이 닦아내고 있습니다. 예상보다 훨씬 많은 기름이 유출되면서 해안과 바다 곳곳에 떠다니는 기름을 완전히 제거하는 데에는 앞으로도 2주 이상 걸릴 것으로 보입니다.
Why? What could have caused this kind of accident? It was mainly because the pilot approached the pier without lowering the speed. To berth an oil tanker, a speed lower than 3.5 knots should be observed at 0.5 miles away from the pier. However, in this case, the vessel navigated with a much higher speed and reached a speed of 5 knots at the time of berthing. Setting a course too close to the pier was another problem that caused difficulty at the starboard. As a result, the bow turned to the port side, making it impossible to control this enormous vessel, which brought about a crash with the Dolphin. Because of the high speed of Vessel W, the tugboats could not play their role. If the vessel was observing proper speed, methods to help out would have been possible.
아휴, 처음부터 속도가 너무 빨라 지원하기가 곤란했어요. 6, 7노트는 되었으니까요. 오죽하면은 여행줄도 못 잡았겠습니까?
도선사님 지시를 따르면 우리 배가 부두를 박을 게 뻔한데 어떻게 그 지시를 따릅니까? 그래서 뒤로 빠졌습니다. 솔직히 어쩔 수 없는 상황이었죠.
The captain and the pilot trainee did not do much to stop the accident.
속도가 빠르잖아.
Although they were aware of the overspeeding of Vessel W, they failed to take action about it.
과도하게 속도가 빨랐어요. 제가 여러 차례 속도 보고를 했는데 제가 할 수 있는 건 거기까지였어요. 저보다 경험도 많으시고 또 연장자이신데 감히 속도를 줄이란 말을 못 하겠더라고요.
초대형선의 경우에는 아주 그 안전한 속력, 아주 천천히, 매우 천천히 진입해야 됩니다. 그래야만 자기가 원하는 대로 이렇게 조정을 할 수가 있습니다. 그런데 이 과도한 속력으로 진입한 것이 가장 큰 잘못이고, 그래서 아주 대형 사고로 이렇게 발전된 이런 대표적인 인재 사고의 그런 경우라고 할 수 있겠습니다.
Because of this accident, a total of 27 shores across the 4 major cities Yeosu, Gwangyang, Namhae, and Hadong were polluted, and the surrounding fishing grounds and farms were affected. In particular, Shindok village was damaged the most as it is located nearest to the accident spot. It was truly an alarming New Year morning surprise for the villagers. This was the 3rd time they suffered from an oil leak accident. And it turned their world upside down. A person's mistake left so many people devastated. Knowing this, how could one remain ignorant to safety issues?